Hi there everybody, and welcome to the fall mail update of year 2. It is the 12th day, and I figured it was a good day to do an update because it's just before a holiday and it's about halfway through the month. So I've actually gotten a lot done from the last time I did a video, which was in the middle of summer, and I'll show you some of those changes today. Not a whole lot is different in the house. I think the last time I had showed you all the furniture I bought, I had made my house a little bit more matching and more prettyful. I changed my guy's outfit from the cat outfit. Without the hat, I think this outfit looks really goofy because it's just, I don't know, without the hat, he kind of looks like Woody from Toy Story. I don't know, he just kind of reminds me of that for some strange reason. So if I put the hunting cap on him, not only does it match, but it just kind of looks better. So I put the hunting cap on him. That's just my preference. So yeah, I changed that outfit and I actually quite like it. So I've been with that. I've been using this outfit for quite a few days now. Other than that, really nothing going on in the house. Out on the farm though, we have lots of changes. You'll see that my little coop here looks pretty pimped out because I actually got it to level 3, which is the biggest coop that you can have. And my barn is also the biggest barn that we can have, so we're gonna go check those out. Alright, so this is a level 3 barn. As you can see, I've got 6 places for animals, and I can have 4 animals on each side. So I can have a total of 8 animals with a full-sized barn. And the only problem with having 8 places for animals is you can only have 3 types of animals. So as you can see, I have sheep, I've got cows, and I decided to buy an ostrich because the ostrich is probably my favorite barn animal in the newer versions. When they brought in an ostrich, I was just like, oh fuck yeah, ostrich, and I was so excited. And the ostrich doesn't show up until you get a level 3 barn, which is kind of one of the only reasons I wanted to get one, is because I wanted an ostrich. And I don't even know why, because I'm not going to be riding my ostrich because I have my animal whistle. So, but I wanted to get one anyway, so screw it. I have a goat on my other file, and so I figured getting an ostrich would be different. And ostriches make you a little bit of money. They lay eggs, I think every 3 days. You can see that I put the most recent egg into the incubator. So they at least make you a little bit of money, and they're quite fast. I didn't get a horse because horses are essentially useless. They do nothing except for being able to ride around. They make you no money or anything like that, and I essentially feel that it would just be a waste. And I also don't like horses. Sorry if that pisses a lot of people off, because I know a lot of people like horses, but I just don't. So you probably won't see me have a horse. If anything, I'm going to fill up my other side with maybe 2 more ostriches, or at least 1 more ostrich, and then I'll just get a few more cows probably, because cows are the most beneficial animal. As you can see, I've got some new stuff with the level 3 barn. We've got the ostrich egg incubator. Rather than putting it in the coop, you put it in here. You put your ostrich eggs in here, and you can hatch baby ostriches without having to go and buy another one. This is an Ostinase maker, so you put your ostrich eggs in here. You can make mayonnaise out of ostrich eggs. We've still got our cheese maker, our butter maker, and we've got this, which is I think it's a yarn maker. You can put wool from your sheeps into it, and you can make yarn. I'm pretty sure this is the yarn maker, and there's another maker I'm going to show you when we get to the coop. We'll go with cheese today. I'm still too lazy to find out whether or not cheese or butter makes more, but at this point I don't much care. As you can see, I've got $99,000 and I've pretty much spent my money on anything I can possibly think of buying. And in the coop, this is a level 3 coop. You can see we've got space for 10 chickens and ducks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3... maybe it's 8. which doesn't make any sense to me because there's 1, 2, 3, no, there's 5 spaces. Yeah, so you can have 5 on each side. Whereas before, I think the level 1 barn you could have 4, and then the level 2 you could have 8. I actually don't remember anymore because I upgraded quite a while ago, but this side's looking fairly empty compared to my other side because I'm just slowly trying to fill it up. And once you get a level 3, you can get silkworms. Silkworms will leave cocoons every few days. Again, I don't remember the exact number. I think it's every 3 days. They'll leave you a cocoon, and you can then put it into the yarn maker or thread maker, and you can make thread. So, thread and yarn sell more than the cocoon itself. So it's always good to have one of those. Anytime a new maker becomes available, it'll be at the general store, so it's really easy to go and find. You can just go to the general store and buy it. Plus, Barbara will usually send you a letter in your mailbox anyways, telling you that the store has new makers. So that's always good to know. I didn't do all my farm work today because I had to show you all the farm and the coops and the barn anyways, so but it takes quite a while to do all of this stuff, so I usually do it off screen, but I did all my watering off screen at the very least, so I won't make you go through the pain of watching me water because that is just super boring. But as you can see, we're only an hour into the day and we've got that much profit already, so I love money. On my field over here, it's not full, but we have Bluemist Flowers growing. And before anybody asks why my field isn't full, it's because I'm lazy to water. End of story. But it is relatively full, so I mean, I'm still raking in lots of money. I can plant, I think, 99 crops or more on this field. So we've got Bluemist Flowers growing. Bluemist Flowers are the most profitable crop or flower, I guess. Most profitable flower you can get in any season, and they make you godly amounts of money. So I'm using it for 3 reasons. 1 is to get lots of money. 2 is, well, I guess 1 is to get money. 2 is to use them as gifts for the harvest goddess. And 3 is to hopefully get royal jelly or shining honey, which are the best gifts for the harvest goddess. So those are my 3 main reasons for having these planted, and if you are playing in fall, I do suggest you plant them. They grow in 3 to 5 days, and you really don't need to plant any crops if you have them because they're going to make you more money than any crops ever will. So let's let all my animals outside for some fresh air. And I actually bought the Watermil as well. There's a Watermil on your farm to the very left here by the field. It's over here, and you can go into it once you've bought it. So this is your Watermil. This is your own personal Watermil. So here you can put rock salt, sugarcane, pepper, coffee beans, wheat, buckwheat, corn. It essentially combines both the Watermil and the windmill at Flute Fields, and you, instead of having to go all the way over there, you can just use this on your farm. This is completely optional and you don't have to buy it, but I kind of just bought it for more completionist sake than anything else. I really don't have a lot of honest use for the windmill or the Watermil. The only thing I really do make is salt out of rock salt because I get a lot of those when I'm mining, but that's about it. So now I'm gonna head up to the Garmin Mines district, and I would ride my Ostrich if I could, just to show you what that looks like, but I can't because my Ostrich doesn't have enough hearts, which kind of makes me sad. But if I do get a chance to show it off, I will show it off in the next video that I do, because I think I've shown off every single animal that you can ride. I know I've shown off the sheep, I know that I've shown off the cow. I might not have shown off the goat, because the goat's also really fast, but I haven't shown off the ostrich or the horse, so I'll be sure to show you what riding an ostrich looks like, because I think it's pretty cool. They're actually really quite fast animals to ride too. And I'm still working on the Harvest Goddess's hearts and heart points. I actually got my Wiimote back from my friend, so I'm able to do that rubbing trick. I want to thank everybody who actually told me that what you can do is you can turn on a second Wiimote and you can quote-unquote rub a character, and I don't want any jokes in the comments about that, because I know when I heard that I burst out into laughter. But anyways, yeah, you can rub a character, which will make them like you more, which is just it helps a lot. Actually, it's quite helpful. And because of the rubbing trick, I've actually almost gotten her heart points doubled than it would usually, just giving her gifts that she likes, which amazes me, which means I can get married that much faster, and I can get all her events recorded and up for you guys. So I'm going to show you the rubbing trick right now. I'm going to see if I can grab my other Wiimote here. So basically just stand in front of a character that you want to interact with, turn on a second Wiimote, and then go on your screen. I hate the sensor bar. And basically you just rub the character. It doesn't matter where, on the face, on the body, whatever. I'm just gonna rub her on the face. And you guys, my mic probably picked up on that. But every time you get that heart sound, it means that like they had a heart for it. You can see the little hearts floating around. You can do that twice a day. Now you'll notice that since that happened, I'm rubbing her now and it's doing nothing. So you can only do it twice a day per person, but it really does help. And yeah, so thanks everybody. I really wouldn't have figured that out otherwise. And I now have her at 5 hearts. I think I don't know if I had her at 3 hearts or if I had her at 4 hearts in summer. But either way, I definitely don't think I would have had this many hearts at this point if not for that trick. And another thing I want to thank you guys for, because I really didn't know this, and I think I might have mentioned it in the summer video, but if you actually press the minus button, you can get information on people or things. So if I go to Selena, for example, you can see their birthday, a few things that they like, a few things that they don't like, and then just a description about the person. I never knew that because I guess I just didn't find it useful. I figured, well, what other information would I need to know about a person? So that was really helpful. And if you press the minus tab when you're shopping for furniture or for clothing or something like that, you can actually see a preview of what it looks like. And so that has come in great handy, and I thought I would also tell other viewers who didn't know that, like I didn't, that if you press minus on your Wiimote when you're shopping or looking at a character, it can really help you with some little statistics about them. But other than that, I think that's about it. I really don't have anything else to show off. It was basically just that I bought a lot of new buildings. I had quite a few new animals. I got an ostrich, and I was expanding on to my chickens and duck count. I got a silkworm. Like, all of that stuff was new. A lot of them new makers. It was pretty much just a buy month for me, but in terms of how I'm playing, like mining, fishing, friends, all that stuff is all the same. And my routine basically when I play now is I get up, I water my crops, I feed my animals, I come and give the Harvest Goddess a present, I do a little bit of foraging, maybe a little bit of fishing, and I go to bed. So I'm usually in bed by noon, because I don't have the attention span to play this game for a full day anymore, which kind of saddens me because this is such a great game and I've had so much fun playing it, but I've just been playing it for so long. With that being said, it gets things done a lot faster because you can see her hearts are building up quite well, and I'm making lots of money and things like that. So that's going pretty good, and I gotta go to Flute Fields and buy some more flower seeds and then plant those and go to bed. So that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully by winter, I knew I said I was gonna try to get married by fall, but that's definitely not looking like it's gonna happen. Hopefully by winter I can get married, and hopefully I can have the rest of the heart events up for you guys so we can actually get into married life and like children and stuff like that, because that's gonna be a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for watching, and as Trunks takes me away, I'll see you all later.